Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
Assuming this is working and you can hear everyone and this is fine and we're all in the right boxes, that's good. That's a start. Hello, welcome to TCGS Talks over the first Nintendo Direct in over 500 days or whatever it is.
It
I'm
doesn't
Sean
feel
Bell.
that long, does it?
It doesn't feel like that long, no. I'm Sean Bell. I'm joined by Matt Murray,
Hello.
James Farley,
Hello.
and the one with the hair is David Turner.
Yeah. Hello.
Right. I mean, what? I know we've talked about this on the show. Expectations? Any? None?
I think it's going to be all right.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be all right.
It's going to be
Yeah,
okay.
I do. I genuinely think it's going to be okay. I don't think we're going to have anything mind-blowing. I think if we see anything from Breath of the Wild, it might be some screenshots and some ideas. I don't think we'll see gameplay.
Although
I think there's a chance for a trailer. I think there's a chance for
maybe a small trailer.
A longer teaser, maybe.
I think we will see a couple of, I would say at least 2 unannounced Nintendo games.
I think we're going to see, what's it called, a collection. I think we're going to see a Zelda collection that is going to have, I think there'll be 3 games. There'll be the Twilight Princess, there'll be the Wind Waker and Skyward Sword.
Oh, where'd you get that idea? Okay. Where'd you get the Twilight idea? Whatever.
Well, seeing as they roll out from the same generation, Dave, it's it's.
Yeah, and also I said it last night, and you went, "Oh yeah, they will do that, won't they?"
It's a great prediction.
What people are missing is that it said available games, so 50 minutes on available games already, and also games coming in the first half.
Yeah, but they bullshitted about that before.
No, I'm not saying there won't be like a one more thing. Here's a Zelda trailer, which is what I'm kind of hoping for. But the fact they really have said it's available games, right, guys.
Okay, and then the last time they did a Nintendo Direct, they said these are 2019 games only, and they opened with 3 2020 games. So you know what I mean? You just can't trust the shit that they say before these things.
Can I ask a question? How much time is too much Smash Brothers?
It's going to be 20. I reckon it's going to be 25
minutes. How long's this whole thing? How long's this thing?
50 minutes.
50?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, 25 minutes of Smash Brothers.
No way. They can't.
You're absolutely right.
They can.
They have.
No need to.
They can and they have.
Right. Yeah. I'm looking
to see any Animal Crossing stuff.
I'll be honest with you, Shy. I did not sign up for 50 minutes. That is a massive surprise to me. I want to play Astrobot.
Just do it during the Smash bit. It's all right. If you want to wander off during Smash, it's fine.
I mean, you've got 40 minutes there. Yeah, to do whatever.
I've got a 25-minute nap coming. I just hope we have some good surprises. You know, like someone in the chat said, Fall Guys. Maybe I do see that. I don't know. It's weird, Fall Guys. I expected it to be earlier, but maybe now's the right time. Maybe it's the right time. Now that I've finally got a PS5 to play Fall Guys again, maybe they launch on other systems.
Okay, so do you think they would launch that on Switch before Xbox?
No, it'd be the same time, but they'd announce it on Switch. And then Microsoft would announce it at the same time. It's also going to come to Game Pass. Yeah.
Can someone ban Scrub Nerd J from the chat? They mentioned Metroid news. Come on. Come on.
It's too early, isn't it? If this is stuff that's only the first half of this year, there's no way.
Exactly.
No chance.
Everyone needs to stop thinking about it. We may have like a one more thing. Then they might break their own rules, but
yeah.
What if they say one more thing? James, have you got the quote? Like, what if they did that? How good would that? One more thing, James. You're going to voice one of our games. You're going to be a voice in one of our games. We heard the podcast today, and just let you know, Bowser likes you. Yeah. Sign him up.
Grey Dragon Disco Elysium. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
What's the state of a new version? They've only announced PlayStation.
It's a bit more confusing than we thought initially, isn't it? Because it's
Is it?
So it's PS4 and PS5 straight away, and then Switch and Xbox soon.
Yeah.
Which is fucking annoying because obviously everyone's waiting for the Switch version, right?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
No?
It'd be like I would want a larger TV. I want to see it like nice big graphics. It's a lovely,
suppose.
gorgeous, detailed,
Yeah.
nice big, gorgeous game. I want a little screen. That'd be
Well, it's handy in it that with the Switch that you can also put it on the TV.
Mario Golf.
There is that.
the point. I often forget about
It'll
that.
be in 4K though.
Yes, good point.
Have they announced a Mario Golf game yet for the Switch?
Oh, I'd love one of those.
Would you though? Because they haven't been good for a
Considering,
while.
like the tennis game that everyone said
Yeah,
was.
that
Mario Tennis was alright. I
great.
really enjoyed it. Just
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
not-
have anyone else to play it with, and I hated the campaign. To be fair.
And also the mechanics and the tennis
And the graphics and the sounds and the
and when you hit it with the racket and when you do a serve. But
For some reason, Mario just kept saying, "It's a you." Like it wasn't even. It didn't even feel legit.
Mario Tennis, imagine that.
Any other shouts from the chat before we get started? Any other predictions from the chat? I wanna see what.
Green Boy Roy reckons Virtual Boy 2.
That's don't
Definitely
take
happening.
the piss.
Definitely
Right.
happening.
Take the piss.
Dumakun says Silk Song. I mentioned Silk Song on the pod, right? Is it because I haven't played it and I've heard everyone else talk about it? To me, obviously that's still an indie game, but it feels like that could be a game where it doesn't have to be featured on an indie showcase because it feels like it's bigger. Is that just because you guys talk about it and love it? And that's
no, it's
like
huge.
bigger than it is? Or,
Yeah, no, it's it'll be Silk Song's going to be absolutely massive.
Banjo's coming home. Oh, imagine a new Banjo game. No, Microsoft to keep that. Yeah. Forget that. They'll want that to look as good as possible. That's coming.
But Microsoft got loads of exclusives. What do you mean? They don't need to.
Yeah.
Don't need to
Also,
jealously
they're
guard
definitely
any
going to
of
want to
them.
release anything like that on other platforms as well because it's more money.
Don't say that. People will be kicking off again. What else? What else we got?
Matt?
What else we got then? I mean, it's 1 minute to go. It's too much excitement.
I'm
All right,
anxious.
okay. I'm going for some wild ones.
Okay.
F-Zero.
Come on.
Mario Odyssey 2. And
What, in the first half of the year?
Luigi's Mansion 4.
Mario Kart 9. That's
the one.
definitely coming as well, like immediately.
That's the one.
I know what they're also
Slider
going to
2.
have. They're going to have a really depressing 5-minute bit on Animal Crossing where we're all like, what a game. And it's probably another DLC thing. They were like, do something more.
I'd take a DLC and
What
something.
happened to the Mario? What happened to the Mario furniture?
That's March. It's coming in March. It's
Okay. That's March. Okay, right. That's March. I'll get that. That's March, guys.
That's
March
mad.
10th, then it's Mario Day.
The one I'm watching has already started, and we're still 12 seconds away. On
Are you kidding? Oh no, you might want to refresh then because I've still got 5.
I'm pausing
4.
the live stream.
I'm on 6, 5, 4.
Right.
So you'll be slightly ahead.
Okay. Oh, it's an 18. It's an 18. Everyone, calm down.
18.
All right. Okay. Don't just shout out things that you see straight off. We're a few seconds behind.
I'm now watching the stream on the window to try and time and unpause the live one.
Oh, they do that all the time, don't they, Sean? They say it's an 18, but it means that there's an 18 rated game somewhere.
Yeah, it just means at some point.
Yeah.
At some point, you'll see a breast. Right.
Oh, it's one of them.
I've unpaused it.
JRPGs.
Chronicles, isn't it?
Yeah, Xenoblade. Sorry, Ben, if you're watching.
Scott a Stormer.
I've tried so many times with this. Well, twice.
Twice. Mate, you've given Balan Wonderworld more of a chance. This
That's true, yeah. That game had potential.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Nothing like visually interest. Hold
Nothing?
on. Magnificent eyes. Oh, fuck off, Sean. This is the problem. Games like this get a pass. Shocking.
Oh, sorry. Were you really offended? Was that what it?
Where have you gone?
I'm just really tired.
I'll find you.
Oh,
Hey, no, look,
what are you guys saying at the moment? 'Cause I'm worried.
Is that a legitimate Manchester accent that guy's got?
This is where you were.
No,
What,
not quite.
Sean Bell?
Yeah,
I
it's
would
me.
say no.
I'm actually the main character. You know that all this chat about voicing characters in games. I'm actually the lead in this.
I got an invitation to join Smash!
Oh, good. It's Smash Brothers.
Oh. They've done it again. They've done us. They've done us again.
Again, that fucking Harry Kane. He's
I
done
thought
it.
I was going to be in Smash.
Hold the power!
Dirty.
Bloody hell.
Smash Flare!
You powered up your smash attack with fire?
It wouldn't it be
This is
great
gonna
if every
50
single
minutes of
trailer
all
was
these
that?
different franchises and all
Yeah,
of them
yeah.
are just in Smash. It's like-
Can I say this though?
Yeah.
Can I say this?
Yeah.
We played a lot of Smash last week and it's brilliant.
Season fighters!
Just stop going on about it. Like Sean with Sea of Thieves.
Talk about a tight spot. Mithra?
One Dave Pamber's just put Smash fuck off. I
Oh, look.
Put this up. Hold on.
She's changed form.
My desk is a complete mess. Here we go. You'll never understand the appeal of Smash, says the real Al
Hey!
Bit
Pachinko.
of fun, innit?
It's good fun. It's just really good fun. I suppose the fact that it's not like the most incredible game I've ever played, yet Nintendo talk about it so much.
Foresight!
What? You can even use that?
Have you guys seen
Imagine if
it?
Mario Kart had had the amount of DLC for it that
Seeing,
this has had.
we're seeing Icarus has just come in, started fighting.
Tweet.
Okay,
We're
cool.
just,
Okay.
yeah, lots of fighting going on at the moment. Has anyone started the timer?
Nothing can stand our way!
No.
Quite the spectacle.
Well, we know they opened with it, right? So we'll just.
Gramps?
I can open with it and close with it as well. It's
What's a while? Oh, look, our friends are here. And there's some more.
Oh my god, who's art's this dude?
You're all mine! I'll lend you a hand!
Say
You'd think part of the fun would be discovering like the level and all the moves yourself. Show you everything, don't they?
sure did! Witness
I've just seen the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate logo. Just want to know how far you guys behind.
Never
quite far, I think.
you two again.
Oh my god.
Now that you're in Smash,
Right, Dave.
I won't go easy on you!
fighting words.
The day I've had, Sean, the strength today.
This isn't what you
I'm
needed,
sitting
is it?
down
This
watching
isn't. This shouldn't be your reward for today, should it?
No. Millwall won though, so.
Oh well, there you go.
Why not?
Right, now what?
皆さん
Okay.
お久しぶりです任天堂ダイレクトの案内役を務めます
Hey everyone, I hope you like Smash Brothers.
昨年は任
We
天
will
堂
not
ダイ
show
レクト
Smash
に
Brothers
という
again.
形で
Psych!
皆さんに
Except
Yeah.
for when we do.
And then he pulls out an envelope and goes, I got an invitation!
I'm a new
任天堂ダイレ
character.
クトは長らく実施できておりませんでした
I'm
Haven't been
joining
able
the
to
fight.
present a direct in this style
よ
for
う
some
やく
time. Why
目処
not?
が立ち
Because
皆
of
さ
the
んに任天
COVIDs.
堂ダイレクトをお届けできることを
Don't buy it.
心から
Right, okay, come on.
感謝しております
Alright, Smash is out of the way.
これからも
It's out of
ど
the
うぞよ
way.
ろしくお願いいたします
Surely not.
Come on.
さて最初にご覧いただいたのはダイアン
Here we
I
go.
know what we just saw
の新ファイター
because we just saw it. You don't need to show, don't tell, mate.
ゼノブレード2で主人公レックスのパートナーとして登場する彼女たちの活躍にぜひ
I've seen what's happening next, and I'm clearly too far ahead.
配信を
Why? You said that you had two streams. One was in sync and one wasn't. You said close the one that isn't.
No, I was watching our
を
stream.
ご覧ください
Right, first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines. Oh, hello.
Oh, come on. Well done who called it in the chat. Well done who called it in the chat. Brilliant.
Congratulations.
I mean-
Smasher will be really pleased about this.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense,
Right.
this, doesn't it?
Available now. Someone check to see if Microsoft
Check the
have,
eShop.
tweeted. I'm almost certain they have. Look, look.
I still love that track so much.
The game's fantastic. Yeah, it's really good.
stumble toward greatness when Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout comes to Nintendo Switch Summer 2021.
Oh, it comes out in the summer.
Oh, in the summer.
Well, I'll stop checking the eShop then.
Minutes before the solar system is
Oh,
destroyed.
hello.
That sucks.
This barely runs on a high-end PC. How's this gonna?
One of the greatest games of all time.
Behind by an ancient
Beautiful.
civilization.
Found it a bit dull.
You have 22
James,
minutes.
did you ever actually play
After
it?
that,
I played it for about an hour.
The solar system will be
James,
annihilated.
sort your life out. So beautiful.
I'd still need to finish it. I
Everything will reset,
dropped out at a
allowing
bad
you to
bit.
continue exploring
It's-
while retaining information
Everything about it.
gathered.
Matt, you wouldn't know anything about it unless
By
you had a
repeating
guide
these cycles,
sitting next to you. How is that?
Unravel the mysteries
Was that
hidden
fun?
in the universe.
That wasn't true, but it's very obtuse.
Oh
What
bullshit!
messages will
You
you
didn't look at the guide
How
for
can we
most
prevent the
of
sun from
this.
exploding?
For
is
the
the
latter
solar system trapped in an endless
30%,
time
yeah.
Find out
60%.
the critically acclaimed Outer Wilds on Nintendo Switch Summer
Is
2021.
the loading bar? Is the loading bar going up there?
Skills to the test in
95%.
two classic murder mystery games.
Still an incredible game, imagine that.
Famicom Detective
what's
Club,
this?
The Missing
Oh,
Heir,
this is right up
Famicom
James's street,
Detective
isn't it?
Club, The Girl Who
Oh,
Stands
this-
Behind.
What is
Two
going on with that camera?
Hey,
Nintendo
we're gonna get
history
blocked.
coming to Europe for the first time,
We're gonna get banned.
localized in English and modernized for the Nintendo Switch
Famicom
system.
Detective Club.
Wait, look at that moustache. Is that the book? Oh, I missed that. Was that-
James, this game's about us. Look, it's the missing
You'll be on the
hair.
edge of your seat as you set in Japan.
Yeah, but notice they're not fucking
We'll solve
moaning
the
about it. So
complexity surrounding a
Well,
wealthy
we haven't
family
heard the
in a
story, haunted
haunted
there might
village
be.
while dealing with amnesia.
But he looks pretty livid.
But that's not the only case.
James, tell me this ain't right up your street.
James has pre-ordered this.
後ろから誰かの呼ぶ声がする。
In the other game,
Do you know
you'll
when Chen
investigate a
had to
supernatural
swear
ruler
allegiance
after
to
a
the Queen the
mysterious
other day?
death
She had to
which
read the
students from a
the
sinister
statement,
No way.
and she
girl.
misread.
interrogate suspects and
She
hunt for
misread
clues to
that,
piece
where it
together
said,
these
you know, she
chilling
said I swear
conundrums.
allegiance to the Queen and
Can you
her
figure out
hairs
who the culprit is?
instead of heirs.
Oh,
Ugh.
that's a no for me.
Whose hairs?
自分の目の前に血染めの少女が立っている。
Uncover the deadly truth in Famicom
Okay.
Detective Club, The
Yeah,
Mystery
I will play that.
and Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind.
The girl who
Coming to
stands
Nintendo
behind.
Switch May 14th. Pre-orders begin on
they could have had
Nintendo
better
eShop
names.
shortly after this presentation.
The girl stands behind.
A new age
Famicom
of
Detective
battle
Club.
begins.
Why Yoda?
What's this? Is it doing a story? No, it's not doing a story.
That's gonna be like
Oh, hang on.
Fire Emblem.
Samurai Warriors.
it does look like
Dynasty
Dynasty
Warriors.
Warriors, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Never know, okay,
Yeah, it is. Okay. Off to the best start, Nintendo.
I've seen a couple of things I'm interested in.
Yeah, the Famicom Detective
The
Club.
missing
Yeah,
hair. The
Famicom Detective. It's all right.
watch out, she's over there.
No, she
The
isn't.
latest entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise is coming to Nintendo Switch. Dive into the history of the
See,
Sengoku
if we
series
can't get
as the
James
series
into
now
a
shines
video
the
game,
spotlight on
like get him
Nobunaga
voice
Oda
acting
and
in a
Mitsuhide
video game,
Genshin.
can we get him into a pantomime
Designs
No,
of visuals have been revamped for
James
this
coming out.
moment.
as buttons?
Unleash
Want
high
to be the front or the back?
That would be the absolute worst.
Hello, children.
Samurai Warriors
I
5,
hear we've had a
slashing its
coaching
way onto
from
Nintendo Switch.
Tunbridge Wells. Now, have you
Vast
seen
world
my
of
hat?
Bodiel beckons.
It's behind you.
Legend of
This
Mana,
hasn't been great so
featuring
far, has it?
Remastered HD graphics is coming.
I'll stick with it, man. It's early doors.
You call that remastered HD graphics?
Yeah, we've got 40 minutes
You'll
left.
set off on a journey to find the mystical
People
mana
like this
hidden
game,
in a
right?
dream.
People like them, Simon.
Yeah,
Legend of
it's
Mana, I
supposed to be
can't
good.
remember.
Discovering the world map is empty. During your travels,
I think this
you'll
might have been a
acquire
GBA
special
one.
items called artifacts.
What are you saying in the chat so
Place
far?
them
You
on the
enjoying
map,
this?
bring
Rate this
towns,
so far out of
dungeons,
10, please,
and
in
other
the chat.
lands to life.
They called Farley the budget Mr. Tumble.
It's up to you.
Mr. Fumble.
How
There's your name.
Ooh, Mr. Tumble.
Look characters,
Back.
each on their own
Right,
personal.
we get a 6. I'm seeing 6s,
Square off
4s,
against
3s, a lot of 3s.
Or
smash
take a
out of
break
10.
from
A
adventure
2
for
from
the
Not a
rest of the
Spaceship. I don't think it's been that bad, is it?
One hole in the jeans out of 10.
Xbox,
Nice.
Stu.
enhanced version. And you can alternate between the new arrangement and the
It's been a
original
bit,
soundtrack.
Come
yeah.
on.
Other
It's
features have been
You're
added.
not getting the biggest
including
scores
the
out
ability
so
to
far,
turn off
Nintendo.
enemy
Come on.
encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land.
Yeah, that mini game looks
Legend
great.
of Mana will launch
Oh my
on
God.
Nintendo Switch June 24th.
Wow.
Oh, apparently the
reckon
full
you
list of
get,
games
like,
has
a
been
drop as
posted
well.
on Rollmup.
That was
Full
great.
Guys, I read it.
Fall Guys
Yeah.
is the best thing. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, well,
but
I-
it's disappointing that it's summer.
Monster Hunter. I mean, they don't really need to show us anything else at this point.
Monster Hunter.
So, I'll take it.
Come on, we'll go quiet, Sean. You have your moment, mate.
That's the thing, I've already know I want it.
Yeah, I played the demo and really liked it.
Wasting
Yeah,
your
it's probably
time,
good.
Nintendo. I've already put the money aside.
Did you play a demo, Dave, James?
Ooh.
That's good. Yeah, I liked it.
Really good.
Not for me,
Fucking
I liked
Wirebug,
it.
mate. Look at
I've just never been
I haven't
interested.
played Worlds for so long, properly. But when I played a demo, I was like, wow, there's lots of things to learn. It felt more complicated than World was.
that. Yeah,
I don't know if that's just I haven't played World for ages or it just is more complicated.
The
How long
Wirebug
did you
stuff,
actually play
there's a
World
lot
for?
to
'Cause
it.
You're talking like you put in like hundreds of hours into it.
I think I put
And
like
I
15
recall
or-
that you played for about 2 hours and then stopped playing.
Well, to check my stats, James, you're used to doing that. I think it's like 15 hours. 15 hours, I think? I don't know.
Devastating casualties.
How can we find
15 hours.
Our hunter's about to face the...
Don't need to show us cutscenes, no one cares.
Chod, can you not do that command in the chat about watching us live at EGX? I should delete that.
People were doing that when I was streaming last. So I was like,
Yeah,
why
okay.
is that coming up?
I need to delete
Go
it.
rampage somewhere else!
Chod, are you still angry about James's Hitman run?
Watch out for the apex! Do not let it pass!
the rampage? How long do you think it's going to last?
Why are you lying, Chod? We all know that you were sitting there raging. This is not how you play it!
Inoa,
Gamble 50%.
operations right away.
Oh, Ash Parker knows.
Here to offer assistance.
Ash Parker knows.
We must stop.
I kind of want that in our Twitch chat, Matt, but at the same time, I don't want it because it'll ruin everything.
I think, yeah, we could work on that if you want to.
Gambling thing is so good, but no, it'll ruin everything. It'll ruin it, wouldn't it?
Don't know.
It's good though.
最後にご覧いた
Don't
だい
rate
たの
that
は
design.
カプコンさんのモンスターハンターライズの最新映像です。迫り来るモンスターたちの襲来にいかにして立ち向かうのか。3月26日から始まる新たな狩猟
The thing is, right, when you're not interested in a game, when they repeat the footage like this and talk over it, you get really
ご
frustrated.
覧ください。
But I suppose if you're really into that game, it's like, yeah, show it again and talk.
Hey up.
Fairway is open once again.
Well, someone called it in the chat, Mario Golf.
Of the Mario Golf
Congratulations,
series,
chat.
coming to
I hope you're
Nintendo
happy with
Switch.
yourselves.
Study
Super
the wind
rush.
and terrain.
I
Well, I've
hope
never
man
played a Mario
added
Golf
like
Time
all
to
those
think things
there's
through.
tons of superpowers and stuff
Then
like that, like they did to the
select.
Townsman.
Yeah, all I want is an absolutely functional
Yeah,
golf game with Mario in
Hold on.
it. That's it.
Look at it, that looks shit, right?
No.
You think?
This looks like everybody's golf, which is good.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but everybody's golf looks about 1,000,000 times better. Look at the surroundings. Look, when they go to take a shot,
Yeah,
it
it
just looks so
basic.
basic.
That lets you examine a course's terrain.
The Switch can't handle this shit. But okay, I've never played a Mario Golf game. Are they good, and are they anything as good as everybody's golf?
In addition to buttons,
Matt, sorry, you can't say it's on the Switch, but you can play Mario Kart 8 on the
Joy-Con
Switch.
controller like a golf club.
Just saying.
Gently swing the controller.
Oh,
looks
no one's
really-
using motion controls for this now,
Letting you
surely.
easily enjoy the sensation of golfing.
So, okay, so who's played a Mario Golf game, and are they any good?
On
Yeah, they're
top
great.
of all that,
I played one on. I think I played the Game Boy one. That was it. But
bring the heat to Mario Golf.
am I
Oh
wrong
my
in the
God.
chat?
What the fuck is
Am I
Luigi?
wrong?
Luigi's just
Chat.
gone fucking Super Saiyan.
Here,
Oh,
it's always
shit.
your turn. Everyone tees off
Speed
at the same
golf.
time, Then you'll race.
Oh, okay.
to
This
reach your
looks
ball.
like could be good.
Give it enough
Yeah, I'm
time
well
to
up
get
for
it
this.
Closer to the hole.
Yeah, a
then
little bit
keep
of speed
going.
golf.
Outpace your opponents to come out on top.
Maybe it's
Oh, what?
just
So you
the
have to
screen
just
quality
fucking
or whatever.
sprint
but I
across
think
the
it's
course and
awful.
race everyone. That's quite good.
It doesn't look awful. It just looks really basic.
Yeah, and also it's a heavily compressed stream.
There's nothing
Yeah.
going on. Like there's like a couple of buildings and I don't know, man.
Well, they're still optimizing.
How many
it.
buildings do you want in a golf game, Dave?
It's not about the buildings, it's about the holes, and the holes look
Fuck
amazing.
off.
Like,
look at
it
what they
still
do
looks
racetracks on
significantly
Mario
better
Kart.
than Balan Wonderworld.
Yeah, but that's
Okay, James, you mentioned it twice now.
it's his favourite game.
Every
Still
stream.
playing on my mind.
I got Balan on my mind.
I'm excited about
If
that.
you had James mentioning Balan Wonderworld 20 times tonight, drink.
This presentation.
There's pop-up. What the fuck?
They'll optimise that
finished yet?
later. They'll optimise that last week of June.
シンプル操作でじっくりゴルフが楽しめるおな
That's
じみ
the
の
thing, like, you think
I'm
you're great
sorry.
multiplayer modes, then you remember that it is using Switch Online, which is...
It's like
任天堂スイッチのマリオ
Dave owns a PS5 for 2 minutes and he's already like, these graphics are not good enough for me.
ラインをご覧ください
I'm surprised you're giving this a pass, man. There
Well,
were
okay,
much better looking
looks
games
good.
on the
It doesn't look amazing, but for this, I don't give. I think
Right,
it's
hang
more
on.
about how it plays.
Right, I think we're going to have a rush now.
Return to the unforgiving world of Pandora
Okay.
and Tales from the Borderlands. Play as the Hyperion
Oh,
lackey
good.
Reese
Walking Dead.
and the quick-witted
Tales
con
from the
artist
Oh,
Borderlands.
Tales from Borderlands. Okay.
Cover a mountain of
I mean, it's good, but
set
This was
between
out already.
Borderlands
yeah, it's
2
been
and
out for
3.
about 5 years, hasn't it?
It's
All
true.
5 episodes.
James already played it.
Classic Borderlands humor.
Yeah, I got a PS5.
Gangsters,
What of it?
bandit lords,
He's
and
like-
ghost hunters
bragging,
are
ain't
just a
bragging,
handful
ain't
of the
It was a whole episode to that. I can't even tell you.
Oh, I'm not.
fucking
They
nightmare.
should make a movie out of it.
When Tales from the
But I have
Borderlands
got it.
launches
They should
on
do.
Nintendo Switch,
Uh,
March 20th.
who's gonna play me? James.
Capcom's
Who's gonna
most
play
beloved
David?
Arcade classics are coming to Nintendo Switch. Rewind gameplay, adjust
gonna
game
say.
speed or difficulty, and select from a variety of display options to relive that sweet arcade goodness. Get 1943, The Battle of Midway.
Okay.
Nah,
Right.
looks like an old game. No,
It's better than Mario Golf.
not for me.
Scratch that nostalgic itch when Capcom Arcade Stadium launches shortly after this presentation.
Dynasty Wars.
Didn't you get 2? No, I didn't get 2, Ash Parker. I got 1,
As a
the
zombie,
wrong one, and then
What
had
the
the hope.
fuck?
this action game from
Send it back.
Aspyr.
Oh, it's this again.
Stubbs the Zombie?
Take revenge on the city. by
Stops the
turning
This is an
zombies
original
coming back.
Xbox game.
allies. Replenish your bodily
It was,
arsenal.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Feud 'em head
No, I don't think anyone gave a shit then.
more during your grisly
No, it didn't.
This city
It had a bit of a cult following, didn't it? I thought.
the
Stubbs.
Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way
I
onto
dunno.
Nintendo Switch March 16th.
I think so.
Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop shortly.
I mean, if they're showing us
Most
clips
games
from
that
look,
people are like, oh, Stubbs a zombie, but no one would actually want it to come
Looks,
back.
yeah,
Mario
yeah,
Golf
yeah.
looked better than that.
Yeah, definitely. Mario Golf looks incredible compared to that.
Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold up, is this even the right game? Anyway, after annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate.
This is
As the
another
craft
series I
beam
could
katana
never
wielding
care
assassin
about at
Travis
all.
Touchdown
No more
Oh,
hero.
right, this is No More Heroes.
made way to the top to save
I've heard good things. I know people that really rate these games,
Hey,
but
hey,
I've
not
never
so
played
fast.
one.
To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough.
Oh,
to pay
good.
off the
They've
entrance.
kept the thing of
You'll then
having to
face
do
off against
boring
a
jobs
slew
in
of
between the
unusual
fun
opponents.
bits.
Most of them aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves.
We really are in
Study
the
their tactics carefully
mid-cycle
to
of
end
Nintendo
up
now, aren't we? Where it's
New and improved
Still,
I
how
don't
long
know,
we
it
got?
looked like Travis Touchdown was a mech then for a
Half
minute.
an
That
hour.
was quite good.
upgraded.
Half an hour. We've got half an hour, James. Chill out.
this is where we're getting to the but now you're into the bargaining stage
Get ready to
where
kick
it's like
some
we've still got time, so it's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's my favourite part of a Nintendo conference. You're like, there's still 30 seconds left.
Lands on
Yeah,
Earth.
the E3 where we said, well, we've got 25 minutes left. Let them get the Smash out of the way, and they'll have more stuff. And it literally was 25 minutes of Smash Brothers.
I'll never forget that. I watched that with Sean, and I remember saying to him right at the beginning, I was like, imagine if they just showed Smash Brothers. That'd be well.
Oh, hang
funny.
on. It's
It's
got an
like-
Annapurna
it
game here and it
Yeah,
looks
yeah,
weird.
and yeah, everyone shut up.
Yeah, what games did they do, Matt?
Too many to mention. But...
Oh, this looks weird as fuck.
It involves cards. I'm out.
Oh, shut up, James.
It's kill or be killed. You won't last long if you can't rely on yourself.
I mean, that's Steve Bloom voicing the main character, so it can't be any less than a 7 out of 10. That's the rule.
God's judgment is not.
Yeah, this looks decent.
Yeah, first person speed running card game.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
The cards are nothing, right? The cards are just your power-ups.
Yeah.
It's not like your usual nerd card games.
Again, Neon White.
How would you know? Never fucking played.
2021.
I just have to look at one screenshot.
Look, winter. They've got their first half of the year.
Hi, everyone.
Oh, did they live, Matt?
I don't know what to believe now. Oh, and Elodie will love this. She's massively into DC Supergirl.
Yeah, Isaac's watched a bit of this as well.
This is Supergirl.
Although it will be shit.
And has heat vision, plus super breath. And let's not forget.
She also has been massively into Troll Hunters. There's like a free series show on Netflix.
Yeah.
And there's a Troll Hunters game out on consoles. But I didn't tell her about it because it looks so bad. I knew she'll be disappointed. I was like,
yeah. And trust me, there's never a dull moment at Metropolis High School.
But she loves this show. So.
Sometimes it'd be nice to get out of class and do some shopping downtown with my besties. Ooh, and maybe take some photos to share on Superstar Post while we're at it.
Dave's trim is making the stream buffer. What?
Venture!
Oh, John's
data
that's John Denton
Oh, John
in the chat.
It's your boy
John, John, I'm so tired. I don't want to be here.
Just gotta make sure no one figures
It's the
out
truth.
our secret identity.
He's done it again. I know he
DC Superhero Girls Teen Power heroically sourced onto Nintendo Switch June 4th.
I'm just going to time out One Day Bamba for suggesting this is a James game.
The juice
But there's no denial there, but there is a timeout.
Yeah, I'll have another
Plants
cam.
vs Zombies.
Oh, what a perfect game to have on Switch, actually.
Yeah.
This is a good shout.
Is this one alright?
It's the complete edition, so I'm guessing it's all the stuff from 1 and 2, right?
Right.
I don't know, it's the FPS in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But all the ones from 1 and 2. They brought 2 of those out, Matt.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And wasn't it third person?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
But
It's
don't
basically a
comment,
Battlefield game,
Matt.
wasn't it?
Do what I want, mate.
Apart from it being third person.
Do you know what? I respect you for that, Matt. You are now
Finally.
the sole owner of TCGS.
I mean, that's the case anyway.
I don't know. You haven't put the effort in this year.
Take some time out to assess the situation.
I just find it incredibly annoying, Matt, that one of us isn't interested in streaming. You know what I mean? And
Anyone can.
still want to be part of the collective.
Oh, hello.
Together on a quest to face evil and save
Needs.
faces. Miitopia is coming to Nintendo Switch. Cast me characters in various roles across
For a second, I thought I'd cared about this, and now...
Rachel enjoyed this. She enjoyed this.
Oh,
on
that was on
3DS.
Yes, okay, yeah.
Dark lore.
I thought I recognised the name.
Can I... Right. Sean, can I say something that you might not want out there?
Get them ready for adventure.
Go on.
But you had heard leaks pre-show.
Even more fabulous.
Is this following what you've heard?
No, not yet.
In the world of Miitopia,
Okay, all right.
relationships are key. So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds.
And that's all we're gonna say.
This can give you an advantage during battle.
Yeah. You know when you said, do you want to know? I should have said no, right? I should have said yes. And then I go, right, okay, I won't come on.
You can have a horse as an ally? That sounds pretty darn good. Care for it, and it'll lend a hand, or poof, in battle.
Pretty darn good.
Adventure with friends and familiar faces in the
We're back at Hubris Nintendo.
Switch, May 21st. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation.
Okay, next one, please.
Oh, thank God we can pre-order it.
Next slide, please.
Skip to the end.
Super Mario themed items are coming to your
Hey, it's Animal Crossing.
I'm looking forward to this. I'm definitely gonna go in and get all this stuff.
Harry will go nuts for this, won't he?
Yeah, 100%. And he started playing it again this week.
Familiar items like this.
Yeah, he's been back into it.
Question block can be ordered in-game as furniture items.
Ah, come on, that looks cool.
Place them however and wherever you'd like.
I was going to imagine you just get absolutely murdered by the thwomp. Mr. Rossetti comes out and bollocks you.
Then use them to travel between locations on your island. Hey,
Oh, nice.
why not try
That's pretty
recreating the Mushroom Kingdom? A free update for the game launches February 25th.
Yeah, John, I'm sorry, I just looked at our group.
Super Mario Brothers items will be.
That looks pretty good. I'm up for that. I'm bang up for that.
It's out in a week.
Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information.
21st. So yeah, a few days before Harry's back. Right. Okay, that works out. Sorry, I'm just talking about my own life now. How rude of me.
It's all right. On your island.
いかがでしたか
Look, what's come out after that? Okay,
that's the one, isn't it, man?
That is it.
Okay, fine, but you're at your 1 year anniversary now. Can we have
Give
new
us
stuff?
the coffee shop.
スーパーマリオブラザーズ35周年といえば
What is this?
スーパーマリオ 3D ワールド
What did he just say?
フューリーワールドを
Don't know. He's talking about Mario 3D World now.
No. He said that there's more stuff coming out to celebrate Super Mario's 35th anniversary. And you got to wait for it.
Yeah.
Is that what he just said?
I think that's what he said, yeah. I mean, obviously, we got until the end of March. So.
What's this then?
To each their own convictions. James should be doing the voiceover for this, just to get practice.
Is this Bravely Default 2? No. Oh, yeah, it is.
I'm so tired. I thought it said, "What do you esports?"
Oh wait, no, this is something else.
That's it.
Frost will answer for its crimes.
Esports, do you suppose?
Are these the wages of loyalty? Raised
Is it that?
and burnt
Oh,
corpses.
what was it called?
You and no
I forgot the name.
Octopath Traveler. Yeah, it looks like
That's
it,
the
doesn't
one, yeah.
it? Same style, but it looks like it's
Octopath.
isometric rather than.
And must be the beacon others look to when
People love this as well, don't they?
with these fields.
Yeah.
It seems that I've said that a lot during this. People like this, don't they?
I've heard
this
that
game.
other people
Question mark?
Not
enjoy
me.
it.
I'm not one of those.
Triangle Strategy.
Far, far away.
Oh.
I hope they keep that name. That's great.
What's a triangle strategy?
I'm pretty sure that was Harry's homeschooling lesson last week.
Hey, that was me in Pythagoras lessons.
Resources eventually ignited into
I should play Octopath Traveler, but it's one of those that's just never come down in price.
Though the
Always, even when it's on sale, it's like
Stubborn.
35 quid.
You're so stubborn. Oh, get the new Mario game. It's got this wicked new Mario game attached. I'll play it on the Wii U, you bastard.
fiery web of plots and conspiracies. A brave group from Glenbrook fights to
I
save.
played some of 3D World today. It is absolutely crazy, the speed. Like how much faster it is. I was quite shocked.
Oh, that was.
What do you mean? Playing on
that
TV
screaming was
versus
a bit
handheld?
real.
No, like compared with the Wii U version,
Okay.
it's so much faster. Like it's really, really significantly faster. It's like playing Sonic the Hedgehog, for goodness sake.
Are you sure you weren't playing Balan Wonderworld?
No,
There's another mention, everyone drink.
Arrows. Thus, your forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain.
What's the time now?
It is
20
We've got
minutes.
half past. So we've got 20 minutes left.
Only to your
Okay, plenty of time.
but also
This is looking very Final Fantasy Tactics now, and I'm excited.
What have we here?
We've got plenty of time for them to go BAM! F-Zero, BAM! Breath of the Wild 2, BAM! Odyssey 2.
Metroid. Yeah. Bam! Alan Wonderworld DLC.
Season pass.
flames to create
Season pass, new hardware.
Then electrify the
No, I'm up for this. I'm excited.
Alan Wonderworld filled theme Switch.
It is of the utmost importance to survey the battlefield before taking action.
Why did they announce Fall Guys this early? So weird.
Yeah.
Throughout the
It's
story,
got choices and consequences, guys.
Because
It's basically
they've
Mass
got
Effect.
Gold's coming up.
Golf's coming up.
No, we've seen Golf. Solid gold.
liberty.
Oh, right, okay. No, I mean this early, like in the year. Like, oh, it's coming out summer. Summer's every day feels like a week. Fall Guys team. Stop doing that.
I would ask you
You
plainly.
know how slowly time's going at the moment.
Relinquish Prince Roland to Estrost.
Critical decisions that may determine the fates of nations
I'm
are
going to say we do.
on the scales of conviction.
Sorry, I'm
Use
quite engrossed.
information you've gathered to sway allies
Kill him.
toward your favorite cause.
That's what I'd
Will
choose.
significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
Nope.
So they refused to
Kill him.
to us.
Lies!
Do it.
His hand was
Do it. Do it.
More and more critical decisions on
Do
Earth.
it.
Your journey may take you down paths divergent from those of other players.
You will see what true might is.
Project Triangle Strategy, a
I
brand
don't want it to be a working title. I want that to be the actual title.
will launch in
I want to walk into a shop and say, "Can I have a copy of Triangle Strategy, please?"
in the future.
Get out.
Walk into a shop. What year is this?
Oh my God, there's a demo.
Available to download.
Can I have a copy of Triangle Strategy, please?
Sean's like, shopkeep, a copy of your finest prime. What's your Triangle Strategy, please?
Yeah, I'm afraid, Sean, we don't exist anymore.
No.
Sean,
You're
there's
having
a
a dream.
feedback survey as well. You can tell them you love the name. Don't change it.
Keep the name, anything. Reward him, if anything.
Yeah, Jamie Vandenberg just saying, like, a bit weird that. Oh, hang on, that's the Stormtrooper helmet.
It is.
Not actual gameplay footage. Stand down.
The Stormtrooper comes to Smash. Does a Stormtrooper come to Smash? The Star Wars characters come to Smash.
Zynga.
Oh no.
Hunters is a competitive free-to-play
Okay,
6 and 7. Clash in this
it is free to play as well.
to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
All right, let's do this.
All right, Sal.
Okay.
Between episode 6 and 7.
Knockout City interviews, take 1.
We all play for different reasons.
Knockout City.
Gorgon used many.
Oh my God! Is it their version of Smash?
Misery, Hades' soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower.
EA's version of Smash.
Hero.
In my line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just once. Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with...
Okay.
With this crown, I'm gonna...
You're taking the piss out of my passion here, game. Don't
Look,
turn your guns on games.
in Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets.
Oh, is it? Okay, no. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Princess!
What do you mean? Another dodgeball game? Stick a dodgeball game.
I like the look of this.
Yes, looks right.
James, what do you mean?
What do you mean, James? Another brightly
Don't
coloured
sigh. Can you not just sigh?
competitive game? How would you-
It looks crap.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Can't believe we're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers. Okay, team. They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey!
I mean, that one's taken straight out. That character's taken straight out of Wreck-It Ralph.
This is a war zone.
Yeah.
Not a
Oh God, yeah.
show.
Pass to me!
Oh man, this could be good.
Incredibly
Yeah.
formalised.
Interview's over. Oh, come on, man, one more game!
Yeah, go on then.
James is right. None of you will play this. You're probably right. One day.
I mean, if
Dave
it, yeah, if
Bamber,
it costs money, it's doomed.
Guilty.
At least this looks a bit different.
Cause you're all going to play a little game. Fate for me.
Is this a James game?
The creators of the
They've not mentioned Zelda yet.
14 minutes to go, Dave. For ages.
literally disoriented and trapped in an underwater
That's
theme
4 minutes of rubbish. 10 minutes Zelda expose.
Go-Getters Club must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
I don't want to die yet.
Sorry to scare you all, but the game is canceled.
The game is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan.
I keep getting the PS5 in my peripheral vision, and it's fucking...
Blends sides.
How is it only in your peripheral vision? How is it not all your vision?
Yes.
it It's an eyesore.
Yeah. I keep getting anything else in my peripheral vision.
Working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle for survival begins in Wolves End Club, venturing onto Nintendo Switch, May 28th.
Why are you not saying, oh, it's another one of these for this game?
I'm not even paying attention.
Powers of Olympus.
Fair enough.
Of Hades.
This is that you don't need to mention this in a direct.
No, but I just want to see a good game.
Physical release on Nintendo Switch. This version comes with the
Look at it. Oh, it's so good.
It is.
The first is
multiple Game of the Year awards. They didn't mention us, but we're.
I need to go back to this.
2.5 hours of blood.
Oh, you get a download code for the soundtrack.
Did you watch
it's on
the
Spotify?
Yeah, it is on Spotify. Did you watch the No Clip documentary about this?
I haven't yet. No, I do want to.
So they interviewed them this year for the last episode of that, and they said we're now up to. I just counted 51 Game of the Year awards, and I just thought, are we the one? Like, who did that? Can you list them, please?
Yeah, tell me now.
Version of Hades on March 19th.
Because we added them, but they didn't even like it.
Deadly
I know, yeah. Didn't do much compared to previous week.
Hello, Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden Sigma.
I mean, I'm alright, but
Ninja
people
Gaiden
love these.
Sigma 2.
Yeah, they do.
And Ninja Gaiden
People like these
Razor's
games.
Edge.
You like this, didn't you, James?
I did, yeah. I liked the first one. Never played the second or third ones though.
Yeah, so he's a massive
Now's
fan.
your chance.
You give it a go?
Ninja Ryu Hayabusa.
Maybe. I mean, they were ridiculously
go.
hard as well, weren't they?
Second to none. Wield an arsenal of killer weapons, each offering a playstyle.
Should you give it a go?
Along with ruthless ninjutsu.
Could you please give it a go?
Quickly gauge your opponent's movements while unleashing fast and frenzied combos. And team up with other super ninjas in your quest to fulfill your destiny.
I love teaming up with Super Ninjas.
Yeah!
Previous downloadable content.
Dead or alive characters. Now we're talking.
Now we're talking.
Revel in the intensity of Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way onto Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
That's a game you surely want in like 4K 60, looking amazing, super fast.
Hey,
Not on
James, check it out. More stuff to do in Hyrule Warriors.
No, I'm alright. I'm really alright. I don't need any more to this.
I'm going to ask you again. The stuff that you heard, is that been...
No, it hasn't been. Oh, the Star Wars one. That was,
you
that
knew
was one
about
of
the
the things I've
Zynga
heard.
game.
So it could be legit, but you've heard stuff we've not seen yet, which is
Yes.
exciting.
So there's one other thing I've heard that we've not seen yet.
Oh, one other thing.
Yeah.
There's one more thing, David. One more thing.
One entire more thing. Yeah.
Here's the
How long have we got
trailer.
left here? We've got 10 minutes.
11 minutes.
I stopped playing Mario to watch this shit, said with Nail and Pyre. Sorry, man. We don't control the content.
No, we can't. I wish we could.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch. Bravely Default 2 is almost here.
Good.
Four Heroes of Light will soon embark on a journey.
I'm sort of. No, this will be really good. I just don't know if I've got the time.
No, it's just like there's more coming, and then I just looked over at David, and then this appeared, and just seemed like, oh,
A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation.
the hope is like ebbing away.
Pre-order on Nintendo eShop.
It's like 10 minutes, guys. All right.
The latest installment in the legendary Ghosts and Goblins series comes to life.
Available now.
No, I'm struggling now.
Thank you, Stigweir.
Spells and skills to battle monsters across challenging
I've never Ghosts and Goblins. I've never got it.
Play is also available.
I didn't mind it. I played the original, the NES one, actually, not that long ago, and quite enjoyed it.
Defense. Carry for transportation or Archie.
You're gonna buy this day one, yeah?
It's time for a new Nintendo console, isn't it? If that's the only way we're going to get new games.
Now on Nintendo eShop.
Well, it's just the same as always, isn't it? They do like the first couple of years of content and then just don't do anything for
Saga
ages.
Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo.
Oh, fuck it.
Another remaster. Square Enix are just printing money, aren't they?
With the addition of the playable protagonist Fuse.
We're
Run the
Balan
backgrounds
Wonderworld,
through a
mate.
filter, it'll be
Oh, there you
alright.
go.
We'll say it's
Fifth
remastered.
mention.
A new scenario for the protagonist Acellus. Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed. The game launches April 15th.
Yeah, I'm alright, thanks.
Apex.
I think it's going to be a case of the most exciting things we're going to see on Switch this year are going to be whenever there's like an indie showcase. And then there'll be some good stuff.
Strategic combat.
Oh, Apex Legends. We knew this was coming, right?
Yeah, we did. I don't think we've seen footage yet. I mean, that is impressive.
30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass.
Is it March 8th? I think it's out.
2 weeks after launch. Earn double XP.
Oh, man, the music to that game was so good.
Yeah.
Fight for fortune,
I
fate.
barely played it, but just hearing that music, like.
Yeah.
March 9th.
いかがでした
I do like the music.
今回のダイレクトも残すところ
How's it going so far?
もう少しお付き合いください。
Yeah. Can we get a number in the chat out of 10?
We
How
hope
do you think
you'll
this is
stick
going
with
so
us.
far?
See some scores out of 10.
You shouldn't have to hope,
No,
mate. You
Morris,
should just
crap
show
isn't a
good
number.
stuff. Oh, hello.
Here we go.
Oh, strap in.
I think this it's gonna be big. I'm expecting big things. He clicked.
Okay.
私の顔は
Oh, here we go.
の伝説ブレスオブザワイルドの続編の
Here we fucking go, boys.
Will there be funny news about a sequel?
申し訳ありません。開発は順調に進んでいますので。
Oh, fucking
思います。
Brilliant.
にお待ちいただく中、こんなゼルダが任天堂。
Oh, it's fucking Skyward Sword.
It's like twice already. This has not been out on anything. I'll play this again. Well, not. I've never played it the first time.
Skyward Sword comes to Smash.
What, just the sword?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will be the sword.
That was, so what I played of this, I didn't mind, but I gathered basically everyone's turned on it now. That's my understanding. So,
See, what I've is that it takes about 15 hours to get good, which is not great, but after that it is good.
ご覧いただいたのは
I mean, I'll play it.
スカイボード
What else am I
you
gonna play?
don't have to tell us what we've just seen.
Wii で発売したスカイボードソードが任天堂スイッチに登場。
What you've just seen is Nintendo shitting the bed.
ヌンチャクを縦に見立てて操作してい
What
ま
you've
す
just seen is widely regarded as the worst Zelda game.
Yeah. Not
Buy
speed.
it
Remote
again.
plus equals sword, nunchuck equals shield. Why has it said that?
剣や盾の
Have they put the Wii trailer on accidentally?
再現しています。
No, no.
右手のジョイコンで剣を操作します。
Oh, it's entirely built on the motion stuff.
リンクも剣を振ります。
So
They'd fix that.
deal with it.
ジョイコンを振って盾を構えることで
Oh, a little bit sick came
How,
up.
how's the one with the Switch Lite going to play this then? If this is entirely built on that.
That's a good
You've been
question.
playing it like this?
操作ならではの緊張感のある戦闘が楽しめます。
No, it's definitely got replacements for that shit, right?
It must
Definitely.
Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, button controls.
Ah, there we go. That's fine. It's fine. Stand down.
Button controls. Whoa, fuck.
いかにボタンに落とし
Megaton.
検討を重ねた結果、右スティックを弾く操作と剣を連動させました。剣を振り下ろしたいときはスティックを下へ弾きます。このように
How are we doing in the chat? How are we doing?
Not great.
5 minutes to go.
弾く方向で剣を振り分けることができます。
Thanks for watching more Nintendo Direct in 2 years, says Brett.
特別なデザインのジョイコンです。右ジョイコンは
Give us something good.
左ジョイコン
We've
は
been working on
盾をモチーフにしています
fucking ugly Joy-Cons.
I like the colour. I don't need the fucking
I like the
pictures on them.
colour. Yeah.
Wii で遊んだ方
We've been working on. They could have done this half an hour before in Photoshop.
Why do I love this company so much? That's what.
ご体験ください。
Why am I not more angry at these guys?
It's Nintendo, isn't it?
ゼルダの伝説
What did you
スカイウォー
expect?
ドソード
They have a massive,
7月
they have a
16
massive pass.
発売です。
And they've got 4
こ
minutes.
のダイレクト終了後より
Okay, so there won't be Breath of the Wild 2 trailer.
も始まります。
Oh, good news. We can
Well, they
pre-order
said they're
this in a
fucking
minute.
working on it. See you later.
同日に発売します。
Specially
ご存知
designed
の方も多いと
Joy-Con.
思います。
They're horrible.
スカイウォードソード
Okay, right. So no Breath of the Wild 2 trailer. What are we going to end on?
としてはブレスオブザ
Something big,
ワイルドの
surely.
一つ前のタイトルです。
But not Zelda related.
ゲームの作りはそれまでの伝統的なゼルダシリーズを踏襲していま
Must
し
be
た。
F-Zero.
それだけでなく空から舞い降りるパラショールや 壁のツタを登ったりダッシュしたりすることで消費される頑張りゲージ。
This is him basically saying it's almost as good as Breath of the Wild.
Like, in a way, there were no Breath of the Wild without this shitty game. I mean, this game.
てんこ盛りです。ブレスオブザワイルドを遊ばれた方にもプレイしていただけたらと。
Please play it.
ゼルダの伝説
Promise it's all right.
どうぞ。
It's about the same in a way.
いかがでしたか？
No, there must be one more.
活用した体感操作やスティックは
optimized for the
Fucking
Switch, guys.
don't ask what we think.
スカイウォードソード HD にご期待ください。次が最後の映像になります。
Right, last
ご覧くださ
announcement.
い。
Go on. Here we go. Click of the fingers. Let's go. Make it good.
Not actual gameplay footage.
Don't care. Yeah, their graphics are too good for Switch.
Holy shit.
Remember, we're a couple of seconds behind.
Splatoon.
Oh, get in. Yes.
Hang on.
Is this Splatoon Battle Royale?
Or Splatoon single player?
We don't know yet. This is just character
Is this
creation.
Splatoon? This is going to be Splatoon Battle Royale, isn't it? Surely.
It probably is, yeah.
Oh my
Or
god.
Splatoon
You've got
Royale?
a mate. You've got a little fish mate.
Yeah, I said that, Pubis. I said Splatoon Royale, so credit goes to this guy with a fault.
Yeah, but we'll watch that back and I actually said that before.
I mean, lagging it.
Splatoon Royale with cheese, very good. Cosmonaut, I like that.
Right, it's not.
It doesn't look like it's going to be Battle Royale, to be honest. Although there's a train, is the train full of people?
Like 99 other people.
No, it is not. I'll get to the fucking point. You've pissed us off
This
for
might be
49
like a
minutes.
new, like a single player thing, but that would be anti-Splatoon, surely.
Well, Splatoon's always had a campaign.
But it looks like it's all setting up like a narrative and a.
That fish
Mate,
on the left-hand side.
Splatoon's got a story. Don't get me started.
Say, I've been invited to the battle.
Here we go.
The Splattle.
Wow, that looks cool. Yeah, come on, get the drums going.
Fuck yes.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Is that all we're getting? I don't know.
Yeah. 2 Splatoon games on the Switch. Not a single Mario Kart game.
You know, I bloody love Splatoon on the Switch. Play a lot,
Yeah, I will play this 100%.
Yeah.
I'll get this.
Yeah, man.
Played a surprising amount. Okay. Great.
Yeah, I like Splatoon. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah,
We had a good few months on that.
I mean, that hasn't really shown us anything. Fucking hell, it's not until next year either.
I was going to say, as a joke, 2022.
Sean, they don't
but
have
it's-
anything. They don't have anything, Sean. There's nothing to show.
Yeah.
Okay.
That it? Oh no.
ご覧いただいたのはスプラトゥーンシリーズの完全新作
Here comes the Breath of the Wild 2 trailer.
3の映像です。発売は2022年と少し先になりますが、ぜひ楽しみにお待ちいただければと思います。任天堂スイッチで
I don't know if I am alright, mate.
So, Splatoon.
今後の続報をお待
Yeah,
ちく
so
ださい。
Splatoon 2, a lot. Is it widely regarded as basically it was one with a little bit of extra stuff, right? To put it
I
on
mean,
Switch.
yeah, but it still sold really fucking well.
Yeah.
Massive in Japan.
But hopefully this is like a proper, in inverted commas, proper sequel.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Right, well, that was mixed. I think we can.
That's being
Dave's
generous.
gone- Dave's gone off to- for a-
Oh, Dave's gone. Dave's
have a
gone
little
to play
cry.
Astrobot.
Yeah, Nintendo. Yeah, will I still play this when it's broken? Yeah, yeah, when it's fucking broken.
Go on, Dave. So, Dave, snap that on Twitch. It'll be a great clip.
You will.
Just think of the numbers.
Okay.
10, 20 views.
Okay.
Ash
Okay,
Clark
yeah. So
1984 says Miyamoto is rolling in his grave. He's not dead yet.
yeah, Ash.
Not
And
dead.
don't even joke about that because you'll probably get bad feedback.
Because we'll get shouted at.
Out of 10, yeah, I would give that a 5.
There was a lot.
I'd
There was
say
a
a
lot of
4.
missed opportunities there, wasn't there?
I would say
I'd
a
say
4 as
4.
well. I think that was really disappointing.
I mean, I would say it was disappointing, but I wasn't expecting like anything from that. So
I know, but see, that's the thing. The cynic in me is the same, Sean. Like I also was not expecting
Cynic
anything.
in you.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
The
I
cynic
someone
is
else
you,
in the room.
James. You've been fully consumed by it.
I know, but I still want to.
The cynic
hope
is me.
that there'll be
Yeah.
something.
What you meant.
know?
I am now the host.
Look, I was maybe I got a little bit too carried away. It was like England in the Euros again, where you go and they're gonna fucking win it, and then they go out in the group stages.
No, you never expected this to be a banger.
Not a banger, no, but I expected some bigger things. Like that was,
I
you know,
didn't at all, and that's probably why
Splatoon
my
3.
score's higher.
The biggest problem is, right, the two big games for me that they announced today are not coming out for a while. You know, Fall Guys, I want to play that on the Switch 100%, right? It's not out till summer. Then you got fucking Splatoon 3 2022.
Next year. Yeah.
We don't even know if there's going to be a 2022. Do you know what I mean? Look at the state of us. Can someone like clip our first talks over and just put like an image of what we look like then and what we look like now? Do you know what I mean? I bet it don't look good. All we've been through.
I don't know. I mean, I was still trying to have hair when we first did a talks over. So.
Are we really?
Yeah, at least I've come to terms with what's going on.
Do you want some of mine?
Yes, please. Can you just put it in a bag and
put it in a bag?
Bleach it, and then
Just
I'll just glue it
the
on.
one on my head?
Yeah, please, yeah.
Okay. All right.
I mean, whatever's going spare. Do you know, I'm not fussy.
Well, you got to remember, Matt asked for 50% of it for his beard. So, that was disappointing.
Can we go? Because it was just boring.
I mean, so the Zelda stuff, right? I think at a minimum we all expected a Mario-esque compilation because it's 35 years of Zelda. Did they even mention 35 years of Zelda? They didn't, did they?
No.
Because they knew that just an HD remaster of Skyward Sword is not great.
They decided a HD remaster of Skyward Sword and 2 of the shittest Joy-Cons I have seen them produce. They look like the horror ones.
They've been working hard on those, David. That's what he said.
Yeah, well, someone needs to get the sack.
It's just weird that they it would have been made more sense. There were so many games there that could have been a part of one of those partner directs.
The studio.
And then they could have done oh Christ, there we go. That's YouTube showing everyone my ASMR stuff again.
I've just put a poll out in our Twitch chat because I'm so fucking on it. Who can make the direct out of 10?
Nice.
All right, let us know the results of that poll, Matt.
But yeah, there was the few things that were cool I could have seen more of. But then it was it's like Splatoon 2. Here's like a tiny. Here's the character creator, and then 10 seconds of battle footage that doesn't really show you anything new. Stuff like that. It's just the stuff that I did like. There wasn't enough of, and I don't know.
They could have put out a press release. It'd have been fine.
Yeah, just bong some trailers on YouTube. Would have been all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the fact we haven't had one for 500 plus days, and that was what they gave us.
That was so wank.
No, the indie directs are going to be where the fun's going to be, I think, for the next year.
Yeah, no Silk Song. So I guess that will just be relegated to an indie one, won't it?
Well, I presume Silk Song was just. I mean, was it ever going to be a 2020 game, or did it ever give a release date?
It was supposed to be, yeah. It was supposed to be the tail end of 2020, but
John Denton has just sent me this. Don't know if you can see that.
Yes, we can see your hair.
Oh yeah, is that all you can see, Matt? Fuck.
That's all I see in everyone. Oh, you got hair.
Just right, everyone's asking. So this is that bonkers supersized episode. That's from the Craftsman, who is an absolutely incredible YouTube channel. It's this guy who just makes shit, and he's fucking brilliant. Right, should we go?
Yeah, because that was rubbish.
So we've got the results of the vote. 3 to 4 out of 10 won with 51% of the vote. Next was 1 to 2 out of 10 with 31% of the vote.
Jesus.
Then 5 to 6, 15, and no one voted 7 to 8, but someone voted at 8 to 10.
I think I know who that was.
One person.
Was it you, James?
Show yourselves.
Go on, James. Who do you think that was?
I reckon that was Ben Syme because there was Xenoblade Chronicles at the beginning.
Yeah, but it wasn't Xenoblade Chronicles, was it?
That's true.
Well, it
was Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Some Smash Bros.
Right, well, thanks so much for watching this. Obviously, there's been quite a few people here, which has been really nice. Quite a lot of subs and stuff. I can't remember. I haven't been keeping track, but thanks if you gave us a sub. It's well appreciated. Right, everyone's dying. See you later. Take care of yourselves. Everyone going to wave bye-bye?
Bye.
No? All right. See you later then.
It's been good to be on Twitch. Bye.